What is going on, guys? Evo here, and we are back with some more Enshrouded, and we are starting off this adventure in the Dragon Cave, because apparently this stuff right here, as we dodge all of the purple meanness, is the fossilized bone dust, and we just missed it and didn't mine it, which is kind of embarrassing, but we're gonna do so now. And there we go. We got some fossilized bone, and we can turn that into dust. So that is another thing off the list. We like that. We very much appreciate that. Kind of sad that we didn't realize that last episode, but you guys, of course, are so helpful in the comments, giving me guidance when I make some silly mistakes. So we're gonna mine a bunch of this up, and then we're actually gonna be heading over to the iron mine location. We're gonna get some iron in our life, which is gonna unlock the rest of the gear that I would like to craft up, so we are fully upgraded armor wise. And then we also need to get some wheat seeds, and apparently there's just like a farm around the highlands that will potentially just give those to us. So we'll probably maybe head over here and kind of just have a little search around on our way to the iron mine. Getting a bunch of things done today. So hopefully it all goes well and it goes smoothly. I don't actually know how much of this I'm gonna need, so we're just gonna gather maybe 20 and then call it good there for the moment. And obviously we can come back because there is a huge amount of it. We're never really gonna run out. Oh no, we got more purple stuff on us. Don't purple me while I'm doing things. I don't really appreciate that. Okay, we're just gonna head out. We are good. We've got our 20. And if we could jump, that would be even more helpful. These guys are never just gonna leave me alone. Rude. And we have 1,200 meters before we get to where we need to be. These guys are looking a little scary at night, but we should be able to handle them with some sort of ease. So far, they haven't even touched me, and I like that. I appreciate that. Even the spear boy hasn't touched me. Okay. And we're actually going to loot them, because currently we need their eggs. Eggs are very important. They're like the one food source we truly need still. Speaking of which, we are now rocking our chicken soup because of our progress last episode. So that's 4 constitution, 1 dexterity for 36 minutes. Very strong. We, of course, have our mushroom omelet and our cameline tea. So we are good on food buffs. I've also put a new couple of points into my skill tree, into bloodletting. When scoring a critical hit with a spell, there is a 50% chance to spawn 2 health, mana, and or stamina orbs, and then gathering the orb replenishes 10% of the respective resource. So that's going to help us when we're battling 100%. Are we going to be going into the desert? We are. Okay. A little scary, but I think we can do that without too much concern, potentially. There is a respawn point here, and that will be probably a good idea to grab. Also, you guys were saying that these bones here, these giant like rib cages, also give the fossilized bone, so that's very good to know. We kind of missed those. We didn't see any fossilized bone because my brain wasn't working properly, but we've got that now. And we just got saffron. Okay, we unlocked a bunch of new stuff for that. I guess new area, new resources. And these guys are 21. So, not super scary. You're gone from our life. I'm actually going to put on a wisp just to give myself a little bit more light. And, oh, they're scorpions. I don't know how I feel about scorpions. That seems scary. But they don't seem too intelligent, if I'm being honest. And we just got scales, which unlocks Deerstalker hood and 14 other things. Oh my goodness. This is going to be one of those days where we just unlock everything over and over and over and over. Not a complaint. Definitely not a complaint. Let's hit this tree. See if we get anything new from you. We got the yucca fruit. Okay. And palm wood logs. Okay. I don't hate that. Let's get a little bit more of you. Get that yucca fruit in our life. What does that do? That gives us 2 health regeneration and 1 stamina recharge. Okay, so that's not super exciting. Not for us currently, but maybe it'll go into a recipe and we can get some other things at a later date. And we just got iron ore and sandstone from that little loot piece. Okay. What are you, Mr. Dragon Boy? Can we hit you? Okay, easier said than done. Doesn't seem to care about me. Okay, all of a sudden cares about me. Hurts a lot, hurts a lot. And you are dead. What are you gonna give me? Feathers and bird meat. Okay, so you are bird boy. Got it. We're getting very distracted so far. But that's okay. Get these guys dead. They're probably gonna drop the same old, but that's fine. We like the same old. Still very useful materials. And they're as slow as molasses, so they're not hard to take down. Thank you guys for all of your delicious, yummy resources. I don't know why I'm calling them delicious and yummy, but they apparently are. And can we get cactuses? No, we cannot. We get nothing from the cactus. And what the heck is that? Is this iron? Right here, just in the middle of the desert? Do we not have to go to the iron mine? Oh, lapis lazuli. Okay, we like that. We can make glass now. We are getting so many different things. And we're getting a bunch of sand, finally. Okay, we've been wanting sand for quite a while, so I'm actually going to grab a bunch of that up as well. Oh my goodness, what is this thing? It looks like a weird cross between like an armadillo and some sort of like mini rhino slash, I don't even know. I have no idea. Okay, it gets upset when we attack it. That's not really a surprise. We should expect that. And what are you going to give? Raw dune armadillo meat. Okay. Meat wrap at the farmer. We're getting new recipes. I don't know why they're new recipes. They're new twice, I guess. They're just that new. And is this iron ore here? And there's also something else over there? No, this is more lapis. Okay. What is this? Sulfur. Oh my goodness. Kind of crazy. way too many new things. All right, our pick is actually almost destroyed. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to base. We're gonna unload some of this stuff here, and then we're gonna come back out and continue our journey, which we didn't really make it super far, but we need to make sure we have what we need for the iron mine. I also just realized that we have 7 of 7 altars active, so we're actually gonna have to get rid of one of these guys so we can then fast travel to the iron mine whenever we want. We'll leave a altar out there. So let's maybe go here. No, I don't really want to get rid of that one. Oh, this is going to be a hard choice. We have none up there. Let's get rid of this one here at Pike Meads Reach. I think we're basically done over there. In fact, I'm like 99% sure we are. So let's do that. Deactivate altar. You are gone. And then we can head back to our actual base. And we'll just grab a little bit of stone while we're there as well. Because I have a feeling it's going to be hard to find some stone in the desert. And of course, we're going to be checking out all of the stuff we've unlocked so far later on. Because holy guacamole, there has been a lot of new stuff. I'm very excited about it, but I want to try and stay focused on our current task at hand. Looks like we got a little tower up ahead here, little ruins area, and a big city towards the mine. At least that's what it looked like, but we're just gonna have a little stop in here and see what we got going on. We got a tower that we can ascend, and that's it. Okay. I thought maybe there'd be like some cheeky little loot up there. That was not the case. Not even a little bit. Okay, we've just unlocked a new area on the map. We got the Sapphire Strand. Very interesting. We got a couple bad guys inside. They are 23. Not actually afraid of them though. Maybe I should be, but I think we can handle it. They don't seem too crazy so far. And what else do we have in here? A couple guys. There's a big guy over there. That's really the only threat. And we should be able to deal with him with some sort of ease. Get the ice bolt out. And we'll head over here. We'll dink you. And then we'll go to the bone channel and we'll just kill you. Oh no. We haven't done well there. We're not doing well at all. I'm scared of him again. Just as mean as always. But he's gone. Okay. No panic. All is okay. I think we just have this one last guy here. Okay. That's gone well. We like that. Oh wait, there's one more guy. Now I think we're good. Do we have any loot lying around? That is the real question. We've got a little staircase that leads to nowhere. None of this seems to go anywhere, actually. Oh, there is loot there. And we've put ourselves in a little bit of a spot here. But we're fine. Handling things like a pro. What do you have inside? A deceiving staff up to level 24. Ooh. So the potential for some nice upgrades here. We do like that. We're a big fan of loot and upgrades. Can we fireball you in the face? Maybe we'll do better with the ice bolt. If we don't miss, that would probably help. Okay. Can we just grapple over? Grab your loot. I'm trying to decide whether I want to put the altar here or further on. I feel like we want to do it further on so we don't have to fight our way through these guys every time. Ooh, a lot of guys here. Let's just relax a little bit. Okay, maybe we get the chain lightning. Ooh, 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 they hurt. Pop one of those. So crazy to me how much damage the wolves actually do. I feel like they shouldn't, but they do so very much. Okay, the wolf is incapacitated. We like that. Now we just kind of dink the rest of these guys. Wolf is back up. Gotta be wary of that. Okay, that was a little scary. You're all gone. One more wolf. Poor guy missed me. And then we have the big bomber boy up top here. Get you gone. Get you gone. Maybe. Forgot how high they can jump. Very intimidating. One more guy here. He seems upset with me. Okay, he's gone. Oh, iron arrows. New arrows, we like that. Makes sense that we'd get some iron arrows since we are in iron country. And we should probably have a little look through these buildings. See if we have anything super exciting, like another chest. So far, that does not seem to be the case. There's not even a note. Usually there's at least one note in a place like this. Nothing up here. We got another door here that we need to lockpick. Okay. And still nothing. Still nothing. There's potentially something up here though. A note and a chest. Okay. Hawk boots. Minus 700 stamina regen delay, but it gives me +2 stamina regeneration. Okay, I don't think we're gonna put those on. Don't like the delay. And is that a cat? Oh, there's another cat. Okay, so we know the location of a dog and a cat now. We need to get both of those, and let's see what this note is all about. Can it be true? My grandmother, dear Hama, used to tell me stories of this ancient flame shrine hidden away in a mountain way out east. Right before I'd drift off to sleep, she'd lull me in with promises of sacred scrolls, forgotten books, and prayers. A withered testament to people's devotion, keepsakes and tchotchkes, offerings glistening in the warm light of the flame. If it's really true, such a popular shrine was forgotten, perhaps I can find it. Charge for entry, collect a percentage, 1 coin per prayer. Does not sound too bad, does it? No guarantee. That's the Conway spirit, I'd say. Okay. Interesting. I don't know about charging for people to go see a shrine. That feels wrong, but hey, what do I know? And we've got a little dungeon here, a little basement. So far, no loot. Oh, wait. We do have loot. We got a black powder ball, which seems to be the upgraded version of the black powder ball net. What is the difference? 19 and then 24 damage. Okay. So a little bit stronger. Nothing too crazy though. And that seems to be all for those buildings. Got a couple more guys down here, and I just realized we have no buffs on, so let's just take a Wusa. Let's throw these on. And that one. And that one. And then that one. And of course that one. We have so much stuff to put on now. Okay. We've got everything. We're ready. We had a little bit of a panic moment there, but we're good. Back into the combat, back into the action. We got you there. And this last guy here. Okay, you tried your best, sir. You tried your best. We know that. We appreciate it. Another little loot chest there. And am I hearing someone yell? I feel like I did, but I don't know where he is. Let's just have a quick look at this building here. And there does not seem to be anything inside. What about up top? No. Okay, camp cleared. Continuing our journey towards our iron mine. Does that go into the shroud? And it looks like this is actually red death shroud, which we don't like. Yeah, definitely red death shroud. Okay. I didn't think we were not going to be able to go in there yet, but that is absolutely the case. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to build an altar, and we're going to throw it down right here. Okay, we're going to throw it down after we kill this silly little scorpion who decided to come after us, and now he's running away. Why do you guys do this? Maybe this is going to be a little bit more effective. Get in here and melee these guys. They don't really hurt. Okay, that's good to know. It's kind of disappointing that we're not going to be able to do the actual iron mine. I wanted that upgrade. But I guess we can head back over here and we can try and find that farm at least. We'll head over to the north. We'll just kind of go north and see if we can find something interesting. Potentially. And if not, we can head down here and just kind of comb through this area as well. We'll just kind of go straight that way. Check out as much of the highlands as we can. Does this look like a farm here? I feel like this does look like a farm. And I feel like we've walked past this and I just didn't realize there was fields here. Okay, a little embarrassed by that. And wow, that is a lot of hyenas or saber-tooth. And there was just one behind me that I didn't even see. Okay. That's not good. You are gone. Let's put our health pots back on. Where are all these guys coming from? Oh my goodness. Okay, you are dead. And you are dead. And there was one more here. Hello, sir. Can we get you gone? Thank you. We appreciate that. And let's get our chain lightning ready for these guys. This could be wheat right here. This kind of looks wheatish. I think it does anyway. Ow. Okay. We've stunned you at least. We almost died there. Grab you. Put some dead things here. Bounty Barn. That's where we're at, apparently. And we're destroying some of the wheat, potentially. Okay, harvest. Wheat grains and straw. Okay, yes, this is exactly what we needed. We're gonna pick up every last piece of this. Absolutely beautiful. This means we can get the chickens fed and bread, and we can also start crafting a bunch of things with straw. Both really good things. Let's just finish exploring the rest of this barn. This bounty barn feels like there's going to be loot here, or makes it sound like there's going to be loot. Now we got doors in and out. And we got a little room here. A couple spaces up above. Set up the ladder. And do we have anything exciting here? No, we do not. Oh, there we go. There's loot in our life. A greater ring of mana. Plus 15 mana, plus 2 mana regeneration. I may actually put that on. That does not sound like a bad thing. What are we currently using? Greater ring of stamina, which gives us 4 stamina and plus 3 stamina regeneration. And then we have the lesser ring of health, which gives us 1 health regeneration and plus 20 HP. I think we're actually going to change that. I don't hate that change. All right, let's head back to the base. Okay, so the hunter is going to have a bunch of new stuff for us. We've got the fossilized bone arrows. We've also got the poisoned iron arrows. And we don't yet have the regular iron arrows. That's kind of interesting. We got 3 new sets of armor as well for the hunter. They all look pretty interesting. We got sneak damage, range damage, and some more bow stuff. Okay. Not super interested in any of that armor, if I'm being honest. And we've also unlocked a bunch of stuff here with our alchemist. We got 3 new armor sets here. We got a warlock set, we got an archmage set, and then we got a sage set. And are any of these super duper crazy? Ooh, that gives us staff damage plus 12%. And then this gives us wand damage plus 12%. That seems quite strong. Okay. Plus 25% critical strike damage. And plus 7% critical or magic critical strike chance. I feel like that's a good helmet. It doesn't look very cool, but I feel like that is a very good helmet. So that's a bit better than what we're currently using. So that would be an upgrade for us. We also got this herbalist set, which seems a little bit weird to us. Plus 72% healing. Okay, maybe it's not weird. So very healing and mana regeneration focused. Okay, not bad, not bad. Where is our blacksmith? We've got the carpenter here. We've got the huge magic chest. Okay, so we've unlocked some chest upgrades once we get some iron bars going in our life. We also have an improved water well, couple cosmetic things like some new beds and stuff. And we got our blacksmith here. We've got an iron pickaxe. Okay. We like you. I don't think we're going to be able to craft that anytime soon. We've also got a rogue shield. So brand new shield, looks very fancy. We got another magic shield as well. We've got the rogue set, which is about backstabbing, it looks like, and one-handed melee. And then we have some new meals we can make. Where is our farmer? What do you have in your pockets? We have a meat wrap, which gives us 5 constitution and 1 intelligence. Oh, that's better than our chicken soup. We spent so much time being able to craft this, but this is better, and it gives us the intelligence, which we want more than the dexterity. I like that. What do we need to craft you? What do we need to craft you? We need flour, which we're going to be able to make with the straw or wheat, I assume. So that's going to be doable, and definitely something that I'm going to grind out. We've also got the spiced tea here, which gives us 5 endurance. Okay. We've got grilled yucca fruit, which gives us plus 20 stamina recharge. We got a strawberry cake, which gives us plus 30 stamina recharge. And we've got a fruit bowl, which gives us plus 5 health regeneration and plus 3 stamina recharge. Is that worth trading for our cameline tea? I don't think so, because that gives us the endurance, which is better than the stamina recharge. I'm actually not too sure about that. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. And we got an open sandwich, which gives us 4 strength and 2 constitution, which is decent, but not something we actually need currently. And apparently we can tame the armadillos, which sounds really cool. That may be a thing that we need to do next episode. That was a lot. Holy Dinah. I believe that's basically everything that's new. So we gotta set up the chickens, which I'm gonna do. We gotta plant some wheat. And very happy with today. Even though we didn't get the iron ore, I still feel like we came out far ahead and made some good progress. So that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And if you have, remember to smash that like button. And remember to subscribe as well, because it seriously helps me out. It really does. And have a good one. See ya.